We love that was going on, and I want to know if y'all caught any wind of this, is Drake versus Charlamagne.
Yeah.
Right?
Charlamagne's always on Drake's nuts, bro. It's so annoying. Like, this guy always has something negative to say for no reason. Is on now.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because he's Canadian?
There's a part of it.
Or you think it's because he's light-skinned?
That's another part of it too. Right?
Fuck you.
No,
don't get in your feels.
No, fam. You know how many times
the light-skinned feelings coming out right there.
Look how he gets to envy. He calls him beige rage.
Beige rage?
Yeah. He's got all kind of jokes for envy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lee, that one's problem.
I love that shit.
I love that too. Beige
so that
rage.
might be the problem, but he was saying, and I'm going to try to pull it up while I'll explain it while I'm trying to pull up the actual audio. But he was saying that the new song that he has with SZA, he basically wasn't expecting like a slower song like that. Mm-hmm. So he had his critique on that.
But it was more than a critique. It wasn't just a critique. He was talking shit, as he usually does.
You think he was getting spicy?
Of course he was. That's what he does. And it's weird. And did you see Drizzy's response on his Instagram?
That's what I'm trying to pull up right now, man. I'm just having to go through Fort Knox to get into my Instagram here.
He hit him with the goof, capital G.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people are not realizing on the timeline, right? Okay, so here we go. I got the audio here.
What's your friend today, Charlamagne?
What do you mean?
Drake.
No.
Drake?
What happened?
Well, okay, so this morning, Drake was a little bit upset about some things that you had to say.
Yep.
I want to do we have the audio?
What did I say?
I'm going to let the people know what you said first, and then we'll
look
get
at the caption I wrote here.
Drake put out a song last Friday.
God, don't take them goof talks lightly.
Nobody cared.
What was the song?
The Drake and SZA record.
No, people, that just dropped, and people do like
it. It came out last Friday.
And
it came out last Friday, and people just started talking about the lyrics yesterday.
He's a hater for no reason.
Right, so that's what he said, right? But do you think that it warranted this response, fam? Hold on, there's the slides of Charlamagne, 3 sexual orientations, because remember that was the joke that he used to make about Drake. There's 3 sexual orientations, gay, straight, and Drake.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is when he was a savage. In deep thoughts about how the off-brand Morris chestnut. What is going on?
That's just funny.
Or how you
the Morris chestnut, yeah.
How you the off-brand Morris chestnut. Like, maybe he's in the hotel in between shows and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He's got time. But like, he put some thought into this. And then here's the quote. Are you okay, Leonard? You're kind of weirding me out, G. Like, really obsessed with me or something for years. Like, you look in the mirror and wish you saw my reflection type shit. Whatever you got to do to let it out, I'm sure your 435 loyal fans will stand by you. Oof.
That's that beige rage right there. Zero, but this is a reaction. You have to remember what initiated. It's always him initiating. Drake don't take his time out of his day to be like, oh, I don't like Charlamagne. Charlamagne this and Charlamagne that. Like he does to Drake.
Exactly.
And it's always some disrespectful shit. And like some low blow shade shit for what?
Yeah, like a lot of thought into
so Drake
it.
Was like, you're a little goof, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I would have did the same thing. Yeah, and it's not because I'm light skinned. You know what I'm saying?
You mentioned that word goof, and we understand it as Toronto, and you know the Toronto slang. So
no, we say goof over here too. It's
right?
It's actually a prison lingo. It's not it's not Toronto lingo. It's prison lingo. Exactly. That's when my dad was alive. I know what goof means, and I know what happens when you use it.
When you say that G word, the goof talks come out. That means like I actually have real beef with you.
Yeah, it's fighting words.
Disrespect. Absolutely.
Because he deleted this.
But I don't blame him for that because. I personally, especially, we're not talking about one incident. He's been talking shit.
He's been coming at his head for a time.
He's been talking shit for years.
Yeah.
It's about time he was called a goof. If you ask me.
Yeah. I just I don't think the American audience realizes that that's an issue. But they're like, yeah, goof, whatever, right?
Yeah, because they use goofy, like
they
funny.
throw that word
like,
around all
you
the
acting
time.
like a goof means like you're acting funny over there. Like I've heard it before in LA and shit. And I was like, excuse me, like what are you talking about? What?
I had somebody say that to me one time without knowing the proper terminology, and I flew, I flew and I was like, yo. I'm like, yo, calm down. This motherfucker is a citizen. They don't know.
Goof talks are not light. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely not.
So they might be thinking over there, okay, yeah, he said the word goof and it's not a big deal. Me and Drake are cool. He did have a response where he was like, yeah, we usually plan this ahead of time. It's a plan.
I saw that after. What a burn. The backpedal was so real. The man backpedaled all the way into it looking like an idiot.
We planned
He's
this
like, no, Drake calls me. And, he tells me that I need... he tells me that he needs to do this for an album rollout. So I don't think he needs to do it. Like, yo, shut up, you liar.
Right? So he might just be laughing and kikiing about it and not realize next time you bump into the man somewhere in LA or something, like Chubbs give you the deaf eyes and like you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Fam, I thought we were just joking around on the internet and shit. Like, no, bro, I called you a goof. You didn't realize that word means something, fam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch you when I see you. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
That was a heavy pause.
I'm good with my pauses. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, listen, salute to the boy. Okay? Like, let's keep the peace. Maybe, like, I know that like I'm emphasizing that word, dog. Right? Because I've been inside too.
Same. But I don't think Jersey's the one to be talking to chill. I think this Charlamagne needs to shut his mouth if he's got nothing nice to say. Don't say nothing.
Anything at all.
It's very simple.
Yeah. Well, whatever happens. I'll have my popcorn ready.
Right? We got some in the car.
We love hip hop.